Pan Am here's just always in trouble, huh? Queen of the highway. Still in the area. I guess this one's a little bit less in trouble and more... I have my vehicle? Where is it? It's only 30 away. It's just the fucking radar on the top corner is so impossibly tiny that even the vehicles that you call are too far away for it. It's really remarkable. This ridge... We're good? Yep. We're good. You gain a lot of power once you learn that it's borderline impossible to flip a vehicle in this game. It's like, oh right, the physics, they don't work the way you think they do. As long as you don't crash into a wall, you pretty much can just get away with driving like a complete jackass in this game. The usual physics worries of the terrain kind of don't apply. Whoop, speaking of walls. Got it. I don't need your recommended road paths. I've got my bullshit and I'm on it again. We're doing this. What a weird, janky feature. Mainly because they don't successfully make the vehicle feel like it's driving slower, like it's an intended slow area. You just hit an abrupt thing where it sounds like they're rapidly switching your vehicle on and off, so it's like vibrating in place and it just looks broken, like the game's glitching. Which fits all the more in with the fact that the game is constantly glitching and breaking. You're like, oh, it's another break. This is another glitch, not the game working as it's intended, probably.
Just a little more.
All ready to go?
Hey, V. No, not yet.
Carol still needs to check if Militech left any ice in the systems.
Corpos haven't shown up in person to report the loss?
No, I think we managed to keep them off our scent.
We left the trucks with the big Corpo logos down by the Raffin camp. Which was almost as much fun as leaving a bag of flaming dog shit on their doorstep.
Fuck, made it look like it just came back from a Corpo war tour. Nice touch.
Everyone politely stop talking so Johnny can speak, even though no one can hear him.
And Saul, what about him?
Nothing, for now. We're staying out of each other's hair.
So he's not planning a family council?
Of course he is. He just wants to keep me in the dark a while longer.
I always wanted to take one of these suckers for a spin.
Which is exactly how all those naive gonks landed at the front. Didn't even need to be recruited. They just showed you the tech.
Go on, hop in. Everything is set.
Hello. It said they're wondering whether ice is still in here. It's pretty hot out here. I figured the desert would take care of any ice. Hexagons. There one on this side? There is.
All right, let's fire her up.
Way more closed off though. Is that a compartment? Actually, I don't think that is a cockpit. Well, this is different.
Damn it.
Anybody get this thing up and running earlier? Maybe you oughta...
Everything is dandy. Give me a moment.
I think I'd feel pretty trapped in here.
Oh, yes!
Ah, yeah, the good old punch the computer monitor and somehow everything works now. Ah, it's... Fuck, my eyes. Fix it. There we go. Ah, God, stop it. God, the fucking blaring... I hate this effect. How do I delete it from the whole game? It's bad every time, but right now it's really, really bad. Fuck, I can't even think right now.
At least now I know why people call them coffins.
You steer directly from your seat. All you have to do is jack in.
What, no knobs, buttons, blinky doodads?
No, none. The impulse runs directly to your cerebral cortex. In a sense, the basilisk becomes an extension of your body. It's like a mystical oneness.
Ever piloted anything like this?
No, why? Don't you trust me?
Can I still get out?
No.
Then I trust you. If it's so mystical and shit, why the co-pilot? Extra support?
I'll tell you once we're a bit further from camp.
My eyes. Ugh. Can I go into third person now?
Okay. If you want full functionality in an engagement, you need a second person to handle sensory overload.
I don't even know where we're going. I can't see anything. The fuck is this?
Oddly pleasant. You'll see.
Like, they can't even get a tank right? Make a tank a good experience? That's gotta be miserable too? Look at this! What the fuck?
Okay. This will do fine.
Did anyone play this part?
A try
Ah,
run
my
first.
camera just teleported.
Disconnect for now.
Oh, thank
Two
God.
pilots?
You won't be steering and firing. Are you ready?
Oh, thank God. Display modes.
Is this, as designed?
Neural synchronization doesn't happen at the snap of one's fingers. It'll be over soon.
No! Close it again! Oh, fuck. Oh, thank God. Ah.
Okay, starting to understand what you meant.
This thing's so floaty.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna watch.
Look at it.
Just put it through a few turns.
Fuck you, trees!
Soft ride. Seems a boat.
She'll fly right over any bumps, all types of terrain. Alright, I can see you've grown bored. Now take her along the line of turbines. When I say so, swerve right or left before the last of them.
All right.
Left! Very good. Keep her going.
Kinda came in late with that, huh? You're gonna get me in trouble.
Right! Yes! That's the way to do it. Right.
I have to practically crash into it before she says the instruction.
Now let's do some shooting. Stop and I'll activate the system.
Okay.
What's on the menu?
Don't get excited. The Basilisk is a cargo ship by design. But it should still be a good time. Alright, blast those wrecks.
Oh, they're there.
Bullseye!
I feel like this is like the second or third time they've given us a tutorial for a thing that just has the normal controls the rest of the game has, so I really don't need a tutorial.
Now. Okay, practice is over.
Oh.
B, do you remember what I said about impulses?
Mm-hmm.
Well, watch out now.
What's happening?
Hijacked in. Our nervous systems are now linked.
Right. Basilisk pilots working in harmony.
We just keep doing that, huh?
I'm feeling everything doubled.
It's sensory feedback. Our systems are intertwined. Would you like to try it out?
Who is shooting?
Okay. I could go for that.
Can you feel that?
Honestly, no idea how people can focus in combat.
It's probably not always this intense. How about this?
Who's shooting? This is so distracting. How did you fit in here? How did you get your clothes off? You can't even move. This is the strangest moment. Somebody's trying to kill us. I found another limitation of the censorship, no nudity option. That's the second time it just didn't work, actually. Yeah, I know. I told you they were shooting you, you dumb bastards.
Oh, fuck.
They were there the whole time.
We have to get
There they
back to
go,
camp.
they're dead.
They're rapid. Whole group of them, ready for a fight.
They're here too, Saul. In full force.
Take them out. And haul ash here and make yourselves useful.
We got him, it's fine.
We have to help the family.
Damn it, I hate it when I have to censor stuff. It takes so long. Alright, it's fine. I trusted you, no nudity button, and you've betrayed me twice now. That was an occurrence. How many women am I gonna merge consciousness with it? It seems really irresponsible. I kind of have like...
Those bastards are in for a
What?
surprise.
Where am I? Why did I teleport?
Okay, V. Let's get to work.
What? 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 What the fuck is this quest? Ugh. I'm just not allowed to go that way, I guess, for some reason. For completely unmarked whatever the fuck. Whatever. Pew. Pew. You all die in like one hit. You're so completely fucked right now. Can I look at my... Can I first person my gun? My camera's really far away from my target. It's kind of hard to see. I just want to scope. Pew 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 pew. Like, I feel like V is being kind of irresponsible, I suppose, because he kind of has like a brain STD of sorts, a cyber STD, that he might be giving people when he fucking merges brains with them. Like, my brain is being overwritten by another consciousness. What if I fucking spread that and there's like a bunch of, like, silver hands in progress? Also, should I tell all of these people that there's a voyeur? Like somebody's watching the fuck that happens? How do I get out to get all the loot? That's a lot of loot. Look at all the purples. I feel like I should be, like, on a basic consent level, you should be telling all of these women about the fact that there is a second person witnessing everything that's happening, so nothing's private. And also, I don't fully understand it, but there's a thing overriding my entire brain, which might be a bad reason to be neurally linked with me, which has happened. We've done the shared body and mind experience twice now with 2 different women. And that seems, I guess, maybe like a really bad... Ah! Stop it! God damn. Warn me. Or just don't be that way. Oh, I'm not dressed. This is awkward. Am I dressed right now? I'm not dressed. But she's dressed, I see. So this is just all a prank on me, apparently. Oh, I got 2 perk points. Get the mods back when you disassemble something. It's probably not bad. Upgrade lower quality components into higher level ones. Ooh. Craft epic items. Let's keep the mods. Okay, it's cool. I just gotta put all my stuff back on. No, we weren't doing anything irresponsible in the tank. Who would ever immediately pivot to fucking the moment they get a brain meld feature? That's crazy. Never. Somebody who dresses like this would do something like... Of course not. Jeez. What do you take me for, bucko?
All of us, each on his or her own, must think first and foremost of what's good for the family.
Come on, Saul. If I have to leave the clan, please just say so. Spare me another speech of yours at the very least.
I'm afraid you'll have to sit through a few more. Because from this day forward, you will lead this family by my side.
I will what?
I wish to do this properly, but fine. Have it your way. I was wrong. You were right. That's the truth. May it never happen again.
But I made a mess of so many things. You said...
I know. But I changed my mind. You risked everything for this family, not even knowing whether you'd be welcome the next day.
Okay. Okay. Well, many things will have to change.
Yes, and to start with, we need to leave this place, quickly. We can't wait for Militech to find us.
Of course. I will prepare our route.
Congratulations.
Terrible choice. I voted nay.
Thank you. Thanks. I need to cool down, I think.
This is the other bad thing about doing mental links is I'm just daring this chip to get more unstable. Whenever like an agitating brain thingy happens, there's like more and more risk that like really bad things happen to me. And it's like, oh god. BRB gotta loot an entire battlefield. This is where the AoE loot would come in handy. Doop, at least, ow. Doop. After all, I've been grinding the absolute fuck out of my component, out of my crafting skill. Like, for perspective, I think I might have used the vendor in this game once in like episode like 3 or something. And I then continued to exclusively disassemble every single piece of loot I get and craft things with it. So I've been grinding this skill more than any other skill in this entire game, and I've been doing it the entire game at the expense of entire other systems that would allow me to do other things, like have money and stuff, or at least, like, I could have had a playthrough where I just sold everything and then bought stuff with it. Or, frankly, I don't even really need to buy stuff because so much stuff drops. That's kind of one of my gripes, is that so much stuff just drops. That's better than anything on your character. That, like, why am I even... Pizza. Why am I even crafting? It rarely gives me anything usable, meaning better than everything that I have so far. From random loot. Alright, well that filled me right the fuck up. And whereas all that grinding got me, I'm at level 10. 10! Everything goes to 20! I have 50 street cred, level 32. I've been doing maximum crafting all game. I'm level 10. This thing requires me to hit level 20. Somehow. I don't know how the fuck you ever make it there. Alright. Now let's manage all this loot. This revolver higher damage. Woo boy! 462 damage per shot. Jesus actual fucking Christ. Okay. You can't have... You're useless to me. Never mind. You can't have a silencer, which makes you trash. You can't... I want to scroll down continuously while looking at all my stuff. But annoyingly, if you highlight either side, the other column gets covered by the tooltips. And then but you can only scroll by highlighting the area. I want to smoothly be able to look like, okay, where's the pistols? Where are the pistols? Like, I can't do it that way. I have to, like, scroll for, like, I have to scroll a bit, then go off. Then scroll a bit, then go off. It's, Alright, so no replacement for my revolver, because the new one is just for people that like to do damage with pistols all the time. And not for people that do what I do. See, these are mostly assault rifles, right? That don't even specialize in, so they're mostly trash. Any new shotguns? Precision rifle, revolver. Sniper rifle. Mine does 1287. Nothing looks better anywhere. Okay, so let's just get disassembling. You have to do like this. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Together. We just gotta believe. Oh yeah. Yep. Here we go. There we go. Oh, hey. Oh, it's a shittier revolver, though. It's epic, but it's not iconic or anything. So it's just a high-level gun. It does have fucking 900 DPS. It attacks almost 9 times a second? Like, what? I have to look at this thing. Look at the little spinning gun. Kind of got like a little shotgun blast spread to it, doesn't it? It looks like a its ammo's funny. It looks like what's it called? Like those viewing things. Those red viewing things you would look through and you'd look at like microfilm or whatever the hell. It was like a toy. What an absurd DPS score. It's more than twice as high as anything else I've ever seen in the entire game. And it does electrical damage. And it can be charged? No, it can't. Can be charged to release a powerful shot. You can't put a barrel on it, though. It also doesn't have the damage per shot to make it worth it. It says charge to release, but I can't charge to release. Maybe I don't have access to it somehow? If a feature doesn't work, I wish it would more clearly tell you why it doesn't work or that it doesn't work somewhere. So you would know, like, oh, I need a mod or on my cybernetics or a perk or something, but it just says it can be charged, but it doesn't. When I hold it down, nothing happens. Maybe it's scope. Ah. It only works when scoped for some reason. Well, that's interesting. It catches the eye. But this one catches me kills. God, this gun actually looks really stupid. I guess if you take the silencer and the scope off, it looks like the picture. The picture looks like a really heavy fuck you gun. Yeah. But then I put a pink scope on it and a big stupid nose and it looks way sillier now. But that's what makes it the most dangerous weapon in the game. Even though I don't specialize in that type of weapon, which is in its own way, its own kind of impressive. So now I can turn 6 epics into a legendary. I can turn 6 commons into an epic. And I can make so many rare components. Oh my god, give me craft 10, or craft 20, or craft 100. You have to do them one at a time. Do you have the patience to use crafting in Cyberpunk? Few men do. I wouldn't blame you if you gave up. It kind of feels like a prank sometimes, this entire crafting tree. It's so much work, and how often has it ever paid off? Like, legit. When... has this ever been worth it? There we go. Alright. I made some rares. Now I can make some epics. Look at me go. Those are worth more XP. There we go. And then you can get... Ah. But until I have this counts as... because I can't make epics, so I can't make legendary, so I can't make the legendary components either, because they are the same category. Anyway, here's the Overwatch. 1341. It might be possible to eventually craft enough. I'm not really sure if I'd make it that far. The Widowmaker. The Fenrir. Yeah, I can't make a purple shotgun. Which is annoying. I would like to be able to make a purple shotgun, please. I also can't make a purple pistol. I can only make a sniper rifle, which these days I'm using the least of all because it's so easily replaced by just hitting people with silenced pistol shots that also one-shot kill people. Like, I really have to be like, I liked the idea of emphasizing using whatchamacallsums, sniper rifles, but in reality, fights rarely take place over the course of that kind of range to justify. Fucking double tap alt faster. There we go. It's awkward to double tap alt with your thumb while you're holding WASD. So like, because it's awkward, I never quite press it fast enough. So it always just presses alt. It registers as that, and so it switches weapons instead of hiding weapon.
Yeah, I love your city.
Yeah, I love your city. Apparently holding alt brings this menu up. I was double checking to see if holding alt would do this, of putting a gun in your way of your gun so you don't have to look at it anymore. But yeah, sometimes out here there's a mission that takes place on enough scale that a sniper rifle is justified, but in most situations you just pull out this little pistol and you headshot people and they die in one hit and it's silenced and you just zip through. So basically I need a complete respec because every element of my character is kind of pointless right now. Oh, I'm fine. I think I went through that for a bit. It says weird things about the game though, that almost my entire character is mis-spec'd for my entire playstyle.
Interesting day.
And yet, look how effective he always
I feel
is.
as if I barely evaded a rapidly approaching train.
It's pretty close.
I don't know if I could have done it without you.
Hey, come on.
Did you see
No,
the
I'm
bastards
serious.
in action?
We all owe
It
you,
blasted them into bed.
so you can count on me all to count us. Always.
Good to know.
How many did you drop?
Nobody's behind the bar. That I like. Beer? Lemonade?
What is she to you?
Beer me.
To happy endings.
What now, boss?
I have no idea. I'm serious. Not the faintest.
That's not
Turns
good.
out Saul's all right. So, it's all wrong?
I'll play it by ear. V, look around. Look at them. They could be your family.
Pan Am, what do you...
Stay in camp. Join us.
I mean, why not? Still don't know why you're not a nomad, but you are.
It's really not that simple.
You either want to or not. What's so complicated?
I don't
That's
know.
the problem. What I want right now doesn't mean a thing.
All right, V. I shouldn't drop bombs like that on you right now. I just thought, forget about it.
I'll think it all over. I promise.
He's dead.
V?
Pan Am.
V, relax. Everything is okay. How do you feel?
Where are we?
You passed out. Completely. We took you with us.
Where?
We moved camp. You are safe. Everything is under control.
Oh, V.
V, you have to tell me what is happening. The blood. You were out for hours. What's wrong?
There's blood? That's not usual.
Panam, it's getting worse. Every single day.
Okay, V, relax. Take it bit by bit. What is happening? Exactly.
You know, Johnny Silverhand.
Yes, they sometimes play those oldies on the radio. Why?
That's just it. Johnny's alive. He's sitting in my head.
He's what? Am I not... Is this some sort of strange metaphor?
Long story. Got a job, fucked it up. Now, Silverhand's personality construct's sitting in my head.
Bullshit.
Yeah, well, he's not too happy about it either. Turns out we don't really mix. And it's getting worse.
You are not joking.
Just trying to live with it. Survive, actually.
It's certainly not doing wonders for your health.
I gotta go. I'm feeling better, really.
Wait, I will go with you.
I thought I heard that voice.
Hey, Mitch.
Finally. We were worried.
Took good care of your ride.
Oops.
Of course
She's
I
over
did.
there.
Tell me.
But you're not leaving us already, are you?
All
Is
right.
everything okay?
Give me a moment to think. All right. I believe I
Much
know how to
better
choose
now.
it.
Who else is
Thanks for your
talking
help.
right now?
I'm glad to hear it.
Yes.
So you made yourselves at home already?
We do have some experience in this. This is a good place. We have greater control over the area. The rest will settle in quickly. But tell us, how are you? You scared us.
Just let me get away from the evil mirror that's trying to get me to press F on it.
Thanks. I'll stick around for a bit.
Make yourself at home.
Remember, our offer still stands. If you need help, the Aldecaldos are here for you.
And that, at least, we can agree on.
If you need anything, you know where to find us.
Well, definitely check your Ripper Doc. Have I checked him yet? Do you have good stuff? BRB, getting stuff ripped out of my bodies.
You recommend any chrome in particular?
You know, cyber implantation's like buying shoes. Everyone needs something different. A net runner won't have the same needs as a solo. But if you spend a lot of time in the Badlands, it's worth investing in cloaking gear. Hollow skin, active camo, what have you.
What?
Compared to the city, surrounding area might look deserted. But less folk doesn't mean you'll be safer. Here's what I recommend. Move quietly. Don't draw too much attention, else things can get real ugly real quick.
Yeah, no, I know what stealth is, but you
I
have
was raised by the
cloaking?
backers.
Well, I don't have to tell you that.
It turns out they don't have my backers, haha.
Want to get myself chipped.
Straight to the point. I like it.
What else did I... You're the Ripper Doc, you don't do anything else. I'm not here to, like, find out how good you are at Sudoku. Oh, wow, there's a lot of requirements I don't have. I'm really surprised how often I go to Ripper Doc super rarely, and I'm really surprised how often there's nothing to get. I get 1 health regen out of... I heal 1 health per second outside of combat. That's the total I have for this thing. More breach time. Deal damage to somebody when I get low on health. Why not, I guess? There's nothing else to put here. Immune system is still completely empty and you have no immune system upgrades. Aim and shoot while dodging. Just doing a slow time. So if I dodge while aiming, it'll make me slow time to do a little bullet time kill. I get more armor? Nope, that's weaker. This is immunity to shock, that's immunity to burn, but I need 12 body for that, so fuck me. Increases carrying capacity by 20%, but this one increases my health by 30. I already have a 40% one, so that's just not good. I already have the best smart targeting thing. And these are all weapons. They charge with each attack. When you perform a strong attack, they deal bonus damage based on the Can I use these to cheat at the stupid boxing arc or something? Do that. That sounds fun. Just like punch their heads clean off. As the double jump, which you can't stack with the other jump. Press E to activate Berserk. Increased melee damage and armor and so on. Jumping from a high height initiates a superhero landing, causing it to fall at high speed and land with enough force to create a shockwave that damages nearby enemies. What the fuck? That's kind of hilarious. So if you install this, you just don't get to hack anymore? Am I interpreting that correctly? You just give up on hacking entirely? Because this has 8 base RAM. This has no mention of RAM at all. It's also free. I mean, I don't hack that much. Probably not the best thing to just completely get rid of it, but I'm just... I want to initiate a superhero landing, especially since apparently it doesn't cost me anything to buy. I think I only spent like 30 grand, and that's my first cyberware trip in a long time. Hold E to activate Berserk.
Hey, welcome back to the land of the living.
Maybe I can't do it here.
Beauty decided to join us. Hey there.
Hot dog. Let's see, Alt. Yeah, it's to replace my fists. How do I select it though? I can't. It just leaves you in that menu but won't let you pick anything.
I know this area. Back from the old routes.
You really safe here, though?
For now, yes. Militech does not venture this far. And our vantage points really are much better.
So where are we? We're off the end of this road. I think we were there or there, but I don't really remember. I don't have a lot of sense of space in this game, the way you would with like Morrowind.
Here, it is temporary. All of it. We will soon have to decide what comes next. V, back to what we were saying. I will not even pretend to understand. I don't think it has even sunk in yet. But I am serious. How can I help?
Honestly, not a clue.
But there has to be something. Someone who can...
Remember Hellman? He's the one who created the personality construct tech.
That's why you wanted to get him.
But it was a dead end. Now I have to figure out where to go next.
You'll find a way. And once you do, let me know. I will help. This whole family will help. Saul was not joking. You understand?
Thanks for everything. For being here for me.
What was happening? It's my
Take
hands.
care of yourself. And let me know. Well, just please keep in touch.
What did I see? What? I'll have to go watch that again later. What did I see 4 arms, or were they stretching, or was there a hole in my arms, or something was... I'm pretty sure I saw something wrong, but maybe I'm I don't know. Okay, it came and went really fast. I was concerned. All right, so we seem to have finished another story arc. Stop. I know I want to get rid of it. There we go. I guess you can't click anywhere around here, so it goes all the way down here as your waypoint, and then kind of freaks out. I guess we're kind of like out of bounds. All right. Yeah, I think it's time to go back to the Perales apartment. This might be a whole new storyline that might involve the Nomads. But in the meantime, is there a warp point right there? In the meantime, let's follow up on the previous storyline that we've already touched on. That'll be curious. Kind of a big deal to be dealing with the new leadership of the city and all that. Too good to waste. That's alarming.
V, we're upstairs.
Thanks.
V, how you been?
Been alright.
Was thinking, could drop by for dinner maybe. Joss has worked up a hankering to cook for the family.
How could I say no?
Right, great. See you at Joss's then.
Sounds preem.
So you like looking at this? This is the first visual you want to see when you walk into your like morbidly expensive office lobby. Apartment lobby, I guess. The weird optical illusion of 3 faces. Like the vase illusion, a little bit. It looks like a gray alien, I guess. No, nope. Nope, not imagining it. Something's wrong with me. Something's wrong with me.
It's good to see you again.
Something's wrong with me. What the fuck?
Jeff will explain everything.
My arms.
He's just about done prepping for the debate. I've rescheduled all his meetings out of the office today. The office meaning here, so nobody will bother us.
Bother us at doing what exactly?
You'll know in a minute.
Yeah, I don't get much out of that one. That one's kind of just noise. Those are nice.
Mike, we're talking about the cornerstone of my platform. I'm not doing a U-turn just because Night Corp.
Yeah, the fog's gone now.
I'm not sucking anyone's dick just so they can fuck me in the ass! Look, I gotta go. Make the amendments, we'll powwow later. V, glad you could make it.
Jefferson?
Grab a seat, please. I'll explain why I asked you to come over. We've had a break-in. Not the usual kind, though.
So unusual how?
The mist.
A couple of days back, dead of night, something wakes me. A noise. I grab my pistol
your
and come out
phone's
of the
floating.
bedroom. See a stranger. He looks like he's about to reach for it, so I pull the trigger.
Nail him?
No idea. My head started spinning and I passed out. No trace of him the morning after. I'd like you to find him. Find out what he wanted.
Why me of all people? Wouldn't you rather have a detective look into it?
Prefer to use tried and tested contacts.
Generally wise, I guess.
Mayor Ryan's death. You couldn't quite figure that one out. But I like how you work. I know I can trust you to be thorough.
Notify the badges yet?
We don't want any buzz around this. No attention, whatever.
You know, NCPD's full of people who like the occasional stray eddy.
If we reported a break-in, the media descend on us like a swarm of locusts.
No badges. Gotcha.
Of course, we notified SSI about the incident. Our private security.
Security look into this? Say anything?
This is where things get a little weird.
They claim there's no sign of a break-in or of a shot being fired.
Security cams didn't record anything. Guard outside didn't see or hear anything.
They suggested Jeff must have had a bad dream.
Convenient answer.
Liz gave security the day off so I could call you in.
Intruder take anything? Break anything?
Nothing missing.
I haven't noticed any damage either. Jeff must have scared him off before he could do anything.
What did the intruder look like?
I can't remember much. It was dark. He was wearing some sort of mask. Or was it an implant? Couldn't really get a good look at him.
Elizabeth didn't see him either?
I slept through the whole thing. Election season takes its toll on you.
Said you passed out.
That's right. Just after I fired.
What then?
Nothing. I woke up in bed the next morning. Killer headache to boot.
Any idea how you made it back to your bed?
Nope. None. Elizabeth's at a loss too.
This, security outfit, SSI. Who are they?
Been on the market the last 15 years. They have clients across the city. If memory serves, they came recommended. An acquaintance. You think SSI might be behind this?
Well, that or someone hiding behind SSI. Anyone come to mind readily?
Walden Holt? He's my main rival. Fighting for the same seat at the table.
Holt's poll numbers have been dropping.
But it could be anyone, really.
Jeff has many enemies, a lot of them powerful. We could sit here naming names all day.
I see.
That's why I called you, V. I need you to find out what the hell's going on.
Anything else you want to tell me? Or think you maybe should?
Nope, that about covered it. Liz?
It seems like everything. It's unlikely we'll learn anything anyway.
Honey, please. I'm sure Ve'll turn something up. So, you got all you need for now?
Wouldn't mind taking a look around the apartment.
Of course. Liz can give you the tour. Gotta run to a meeting. As soon as you learn anything, let me know.
The entire horizon just flashed? What was that? Probably the window or something? Ah, no. Ah, there it goes again.
Let me show you around.
On one hand, I can't help but think that he's just imagining the whole thing. Like, how did you fire a gunshot and your wife slept through the whole thing? And there's no evidence that anyone broke in or that anything happened at all. On the other hand, it's literally my job in many cases to do infiltration missions, and I do a lot of them without any particular evidence that I was ever there. Someone could have been after something. Ah! Help me. I'm horribly disfigured. Use your money.
Right behind you.
We can start where Jeff spotted our uninvited guest. I have to admit, sometimes I get fed up with all of this.
Politics?
So far, we've managed to effectively turn down offers to work with Night Corp, Biotechnica, Arasaka.
So far, you say?
If Jeff can get elected without owing anybody, favors or otherwise, that'd be the real victory. Jeff's office, control room, storage, and flea market crammed into one.
Tight bites. You and Jeff must be putting in serious overtime.
Elections. You don't even have time to think about food, so you just order whatever's quickest. But yes, it's true, Jeff hasn't eaten anything else recently.
Just straight up holding a gun on the ad. That's the state that they're in here. Actually, that's actually just how modern Republicans do things these days. Avian Extermination Act. The AEA was adopted by the Night City Council on May 4th, 2063. The purpose? In the face of increasingly frequent and deadly zoonotic disease outbreaks, City Council has decided the most effective method for reducing the risk of infection among residents is via the extermination of all avian life within 18 miles of city limits. The extermination process will begin on May 7th, once the call and the selection of tenders for the contract has been completed. They just killed all the birds? How effectively can you exterminate all of the birds within an area?
This is Jeff's personal machine. I doubt you'll find anything on it relating to the break-in.
It's a commercial. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I will do all of the things for you, and the bad guys, they won't. See, they're the bad guys, and they want to stop you. And blah, blah, blah. Outsiders that are the bad thing, and stuff like that. Blah, 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 blah. 1. Why are your displays so shitty? Aren't you guys rich? Terrible TV. Get a better TV.
Seems a happy fam. That your daughter?
Sachi. Oh, I miss her. Her studies took her abroad.
Oh, where to?
Europe. An excellent school. She'll get a good education. I know it's an ocean away, but with Jeff running for mayor, it's just safer this way.
I need my eyes to do that? Lucius Rhine, dead at 54.
Bloodstains. Not quite scrubbed clean. Where's the blood from? It yours?
I'm 100% sure it's not ours. Maybe the intruders?
Probably.
So he might have actually shot them. Then they did a quick hack that might have knocked him out. And then they ran. But also had to try to cover up the evidence for their them being there as best they could while they tried to leave.
This is where we sleep.
Notice anything different in here after the break-in?
No, I don't think so. What do you have in mind?
Jeff said he passed out. Anything seem out of the ordinary? The bedding, its arrangement? Any signs at all?
As if he was dragged back to bed, you mean? No, I didn't notice anything.
How did you sleep through a gunshot?
Mind if I take a look around?
Be my guest.
So you sleep here. Someone was shot there, right outside the door. How soundproof is this fucking door?
Iron. This Jeff's?
Mine, actually. But yes, that's the one Jeff used that night.
Sure don't see a silencer on it. So are you behind all this? Is that the fucking answer? Miss, I slept through an unsilenced gunshot right outside my door in the middle of the night. You're not working that hard.
Wedding pic. Interesting backdrop.
I wanted blue roses, so we ordered a whole truckload.
Blue roses. What, you sure? Because the roses in this picture look pretty red to me.
Oh, of course, you're right. They didn't have blue roses, I forgot.
What? I can't draw my gun. You're not real, are you? You're a fucking doll or something, aren't you? You're impersonating her. She got kidnapped. That's how you fucking slept through the gunshot, because it's your... That's your second lie. You're wrong about the roses. You're lying about sleeping through the gunshot. She got fucking kidnapped, didn't she? While Jeff was knocked out. That was the target of the mission. Did I figure this out immediately? Did I? God.
Department of Law at Asukaga, Berkeley. Classy. You and Jeff graduate from the same school? Must have been expensive.
We were lucky. On full scholarships, funded by the Knight Foundation. A charity founded by Richard Knight's widow. They helped a lot of underprivileged kids with ambitions.
These are all studied from a script, aren't they? It's Dad's campaign. Honey, I really appreciate how much you want to help during your academic break, but I think it's best if you stay where you are for now. Everything here is under control. You should spend your time focusing on yourself, taking advantage of anything Europe has to offer. Love, Mom. I get it. This is about me becoming a target if I get involved in the campaign. I heard Ryan died of a heart attack. I'm not a gonk. I know that NC mayors don't have a habit of leaving their jobs in a coffin. Or they do have a habit. Yeah. It's fine, don't worry. Just watch out for yourselves, alright? And do what your security tells you. So the Europe part checks out. You know, the vague location of Europe for college. Just all of Europe. Judy Alvarez. Dear Miss Alvarez, I'm writing you on behalf of Jeff. There's a sensitive matter for which we could really use your skills and expertise. Full disclosure, I'm hoping that you return the favor Jeff once did from the mocks. Can we count on you? I'm not sure if I can right now. Can we ask what this is about? It's about a certain brain dance. I'll be honest, the matter is of a highly delicate nature, and discretion, as much as professional analysis, is paramount for us. There's also time is also of the essence, so I'm hoping for a prompt reply. It goes without saying that you'll be well compensated for your trouble. Believe me, I would if I could, but my hands are really tied at the moment. I know someone you can call, though. He's a merc. Known quantity at the afterlife. Does preem-tier work, they call him V. I'm sure he'll be willing to help. Thank you for the referral. That's how I got here. Eric Boucher. Hey Liz, sorry to bother you, but Jeff mentioned anything about why he changed his mind about firing Lee Patel? One day, we're both in agreement, she asked to go. The next day, when I bring it up, he says he has no idea what I'm talking about. To be honest, this whole situation baffles me a bit. Huh? Don't worry about it. Jeff explained everything to me. The truth is, what you agreed on just slipped his mind, plain and simple. Stress, I presume. In any case, certain circumstances have changed in favor of Lee remaining where she is. Please excuse Jeff, and let's all put this matter behind us. Understood. Thanks for clarifying. Was somebody impersonating him? And then that led to the confusion of like, you remember our conversation, Jeff? And it's like, our what? What's going on with you guys? I think somebody might be impersonating both of them in intervals. Pizza. Common name is Scop.
Vote for Perales.
We're paying the staffers and for the campaign out of pocket. And we keep all the campaign stuff here. It's cheaper that way.
Wow, what a great TV. You know what, Lee? I hate this commercial, I really do. A gun? Shooting a stack of legislation? It doesn't get cruder than this. What happened to running a campaign based on dignity, and giving my voters the respect they deserve? Jeff, with all due respect to you and your voters, these commercials are wedged between Watson whore and guns and horses. Your commercials need to communicate with voters in a language they understand. Wallace, Chief of Security. Mr. Perales, your wife has informed my employees that you intend to hire a mercenary in regard to the dubious circumstances surrounding Mayor Ryan's untimely death. I understand your concern, but I can assure you that it is best to leave the matter to the police. Should you have any reservations as to the police's integrity, please consider allowing my people to look into it. On behalf of my team, I can assure total and complete discretion. Eric again. Debates important concern. Hey Jefferson, I need you to toss a glance at some of the key aspects of the program, in particular any suggestions concerning their anti-corporate stance. I feel like we haven't been on the same page about certain things recently. Eric, your truthfulness can sometimes be seriously annoying. Your tactfulness can sometimes be seriously annoying. As your chief advisor, I feel obligated to tell you this, Jeff. I know how important the public's perception of you is, but if you continue to antagonize the corps, you'll be depriving this campaign of sources of potential funding and leaving us vulnerable to attacks by much more powerful actors. Don't make matters worse, Jeff, please. It's a question of sincerity, Eric. Of staying true to one's ideals, not about pandering to the public. Besides, you think I'm some sort of amateur? I know where the limits lie, and the corps know it too. I know how the game is played. Set your mind at ease. Good night. Fair enough. It's just that lately you've been acting a little too unpredictable. Don't get me wrong, I know it's a position that's taken us a long way. I'm just worried you'll cross the line at some point. Anyway, remember to get a good night's sleep. You'll need a clear head. What happened? Jeff, could you explain to me why Lee is still here? I thought we let her go. Did something change? I don't follow. What are you talking about? Well, she's just here, like nothing happened. She sent me a new ad today, like, that apparently you approved. Am I going crazy or something? Eric, what the hell are you on about? Who told you to fire her? Because it most definitely wasn't me. If you've got something against her, then speak up. As far as I'm concerned, Leah stays. Not like she was going anywhere to begin with. Pull yourself together, Eric. Okay, I must be imagining things. Forget I brought it up. You guys had two weird instances. I don't think you are currently Elizabeth. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they're gonna get weird. Let's get weird.